Good morning. As you may know or have heard from the news, we did have a big earthquake this week, but I took some leave from work to take a family trip, and we are now at my wife's parents' house in Ibaraki, Japan, which is maybe about an hour from Tokyo. This morning, we are at the park hanging out, and then we are going to head over to see the Kids Day flags, which are the fish, and then we may go over to the mall and go to the Disney store. So stay tuned and we'll take you along. Nice day here, a little windy, but up where I live up north, it's still quite chilly and cold, but I think it's about 50, should be up to 65, so really nice weather today. Anyway, thanks for joining, and we'll be back soon with the rest of the video. Welcome back. Children are important in Japan, and so Japan celebrates it by hanging up fish flags. Okay.
Carp.
Look at that. There's some carps.
This is carp.
And if you put your hands over them, they probably think you're gonna feed them, huh? Oh, there's a orange one.
The bird. There's a pigeon.
Let it eat your finger. Pet it.
No. You pet it.
Some of you may know about the koi fish in Japan.
There's a lot of them. Wow. I'm trying to get them to come.
せんべいでもやったらすごい食べる。
そうなんだ。待って。
ないよ。これダメダメ
No,
ダメ
no,
そ
no,
んな。
no. We're not feeding them.
I think I killed two. ほら、ホワイト。
So this park is free, and it's a nice day. So we decided to come take a little walk here. Japan has lots of parks like this that you can come to with your family. We decided to come to this one to celebrate Children's Day.
これそこにあるじゃん。あの声だよ。
some more koi fish in this little pond. Pretty cool area. We're gonna walk around. There's a little map of the park. That's cool. It's like the door to, I don't know, the temple. Ruins of, how you say it?
Tsuchiura Castle and Yagura Gate.
Wow, constructed 1336 to 1573.
Uromachi.
Wow. It's also known as the Turtle Castle.
Turtle Castle, yeah, I just saw it.
Wow.
I guess it looks like a turtle, yeah.
The town around the castle was developed based on samurai estates, townhouses, and the Mito Kaido Road that runs north and south.
Mito Kaido.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's cool.
Top 100 castle in 2017.
There were samurai living around here?
Not right now.
No, not right now. I mean,
It used to,
Before.
I guess.
Yeah.
You had a castle.
yeah.
Oh, there you go. Boom.
Oh, look at that. There's a little kids park that they can play at. Oh, there's all the koi flags.
On my arm.
Seems that this is one of the doors that to enter. Maybe this was closed off 100% before, I would assume. And we can see all of the koi flags. But we can go inside there, ne?
You can walk it up and look at it.
ここで小さい子はブランコを作って降りないでずっと遊んでました。
でね、もうちょっと回って。
You can see a little bit of that castle right there. I believe that most Japanese castles are surrounded by water. And here is a small Japanese shrine. And typically people are coming here and will put money inside of the box and make a wish or a prayer, either for health or security or money. That's typically done around the New Year's Day. I'm sure lots of people come to the shrine and give their offering of money to ask for health and money.
優子、大学のとこ行く？
今から
地震が大してる。
あそこって無料だっけ？
どうぞ。
すごいやつ。
And we'll be back with some more here soon. And we're back around the front side. I always think it's cool because the manholes are always painted.
何が泳いでんの？
こういうの泳いでる。
ここにさ、飾ってあるやつが落ちてある。
あ、本当だ。
こっちに小さい鳥が。
どこで？どこで？いいし？
Lots of
あ、いっ
turtles.
ぱいいんじゃん。口が出てるもん。
Lots of
ポンポンポン
turtles.
って。
We need the bread. Watch out.
お
Ooh.
や。いい。
Ooh, inside the castle.
あ、こっちは料金所ないのかな。向こうだ。
This is not a castle.
This is the castle, Michelle.
No, it's not.
Castle.
Yeah.
It's Sudan.
It used to be a castle.
You can go inside.
うん。
The
I want to go.
200 yen, I think.
200円なの？
200円。
うん。びっくりした。
向こうと一緒なんだって、博物館と。で、200円。入るかどうか。
The admission is free for the kids.
お、フリーキッズ。
Kids free.
キッズフリーだよ。
Yeah.
大人だけ。
行ってこい。
いや、トレントがなかなか入ってるんだよ。
じゃあ200円持ってきなよ。
ほら。サチ。
Who wants to go inside?
トレント。
Yeah, I'm going inside.
500円しかないよ。500、あ、600円あるよ。あ、600円もいらないんだね。
200円、200円、200円。
あ、だって。ありがとう。じゃあ100円返しとく。
いいよ、読んで。
Here. I have the money in
いい
here.
いいいい。
I have the change.
じゃあ出さんかい。
I was trying to get it out, but
はい、いってらっしゃい。
You wanna go inside?
いっぱいあるよ。
I'm trying to make a super cool YouTube video here, so
子供連れてね、子供たくさん連れてきゃいい。いいよ。
eh?
You can go this one and then that one. Same price. Yeah.
ちゃんと勉強すごいよ。
Let's wait a second. Wait a second. ちょっと待って。
I think you need to take shoes off.
Yeah.
No, I planned on going in on my shoes. They can't tell me what to do.
We have to be quiet. Eh? Good job. Arigato.
博物館も
Ah. So this was, come here, wait. This was the administrative center and residence of the lords. So this was like their office, like where they're doing their work. And then a feudal. So this was used for a government office later. And now it's a historic site. Wow, that's pretty cool. Reconstructed in 1998. So this is, come here. This is like, they were digging up the dirt, maybe, né? And then they found some of these things. Like these are like nails, old nails that they used. And this is some of the roof tile made in the Edo period. And this is another roof tile. And this is pottery made in Japan in the early Edo period. It was used as offering light in ceremonial events. And this is porcelain, so like a vase for flowers and stuff. Or maybe like a plate. And then it's saying the exact date of construction of the castle is uncertain. And late 15th century, the castle is present. Wow. That's pretty cool. This is a pine tree, and this was
Wow.
used to stand. So this is talking about how old it is. Like you count how many rings there are, and then you can see how old it is. This was one of the beginning rings, ne? 1716. This tree was here, 1716. And this is 1940, ne? 1940. This is
Well,
taiko drum.
yeah, I
Ne?
know. They used to do it for like parades and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's cool. What is
Oh,
it?
I know what this is.
Sachihoko. Sachigawara. Ne? This is for on the sides of the roof.
Yeah.
It's a dragon with a koi.
Yeah, I know.
Ne? And this is the roof.
Yeah, it is.
And you can see when they reconstructed it, like when they rebuilt this place.
They took the thing off.
So how they constructed the roof. During the Edo period, the roof of the Higashi was constructed by laying soil over a base of cedar bark and then covering it with tiles. Wow. So then they took the soil out. It's pretty cool. And then this shows the reconstruction process of this castle. Wow, the tower was built using traditional Edo period woodworking techniques while meeting the restoration standards and complying with Japan's Building Standards Act and Fire Service Act, which is for earthquakes and fires.
Hey Dad, how come if there's no or people here?
And then this is for the, look at this. This is for the walls. This is how they built the walls.
Wow.
Come here.
Did something bad happen?
See? They have bamboo. Ne? And then they have a base coat, which is clay mixed with chopped straw. And then they have a middle coat, which is fine clay with sand. And then they have the panel wall, which is cedar. Wood.
Can we go upstairs?
That's where I was just about to take them.
A yagura was a structure used primarily as a layout to observe the enemy movements and oversee the security of the castle and surrounding town. So this was a lookout tower. It also functioned as an armory for storing weapons during the Edo period. These also served as storehouses for valuables and important documents. This building served the same functions. Records indicate that the items stored were regularly aired during the late to prevent insect damage. Wow. And there's an upstairs that we'll go carefully. Look at the wood in this. This is a giant tree. Holy moly. Absolutely incredible how they built these things.
You want to go down?
Wow. This is pretty cool. So this is the lookout. This was to check for the enemies that are coming. The people stayed up here and looked around to see if the bad people are coming. And they also keep the weapons in here and also some important documents in here. Yeah.
Then we'll know. And what happens if you take like a hot?
If we see
1935. I don't know if you can see that well, but
Yeah, or like not a real coffin.
wow.
I mean, go. We're going down.
That's crazy. This tower house weapons permanently, but also valuable items such as documents bestowed by successive shoguns.
Oh, I didn't read that. Oh,
That's crazy.
that's pretty cool.
Land patents, swords, tea ceremony utensils, hanging scrolls, personal relics. That's crazy.
And here I thought this little castle.
Yeah.
Fine.
I don't know if you can see it because of the glare, but try and zoom in on what it looked like. This is pretty cool. Things like this, and here's some of the wood. Obviously, again, this was reconstructed, but they reconstructed it just as they would have built it back in the 15th century, apparently. Okay, that is the end of this tour. We'll be back with more of the day. In a second. You get this ticket when you go see the castle, and then you can bring it back over here, and there's a museum. Don't touch, please. 좋아. 알겠어. Okay, listen, come here. Come here. Shh. Be quiet. Wow. These are original swords. And these must be the shoguns. And I guess they're books. There's some more documents in here. Original samurai armor. Some of these items I'm not allowed to take pictures of. They have a thing where it says no picture.
They said no picture,
I'm just trying to be polite and kind of skip over what says no picture.
Yeah.
That's a sword, samurai sword. Because there were samurais living here.
You know how much of that can be? No. That's all.
It's crazy to see. It's crazy to see like their original documents. Because it's like the old, what is it? How do you say it? not hiragana or kanji. It's calligraphy. You know, they did calligraphy to. Wow. It's a model of the boats that they used. That's pretty cool. What it used to look like before here in the city. Oh, look at it. There's another part of the museum, but I'm waiting for my kid to catch up. And this must be how the map looked before. I think they're called fiefs. Back then, each fief was owned by a shogun, and a shogun would give some of his highest ranked and most important friends a fief to take care of. So this is all of Japan, this big map, and currently we're in here. And we're down here in the middle, and I currently live way up here in the very top, so you can see how far we are. There's another part of this museum, but I can only take pictures, I cannot record, and so we will be back out of respect. I'll take some pictures of what I can and post them up on this video. They have like a little area that I missed but came back to. let's use tools of old living. So each one has what is this tool used for. So you can actually look at it and pick it up. And this is a traditional foot warmer. So you can see they put the charcoal inside of this, put a blanket. This is the old school kotatsu.
What do you think this
The
is?
shelf. Washing clothes? Yeah.
Look at this.
This was used to smooth out wrinkled of clothes with charcoal heat. It was used the same way as electric irons today. That's cool. What do you think this was used for? Piece of bamboo. Kamado was used to cook rice and boil water in the old days. This tool was used to stimulate the fire by blowing air. What is this for? Hint, these were used in rice fields. These are rice paddy shoes. These are footwear used for ill-drained rice fields, not to slip and fall in the mud. What is this used for? Hint, this tool was used by rubbing the washing thing on the board. Corrugations. Tub filled with water and washboard were used when doing laundry. Stains could be removed by hand. What is this one? This tool was used by pouring hot water in the winter. This was used as a foot warmer. Put it into the sleeping bag in the futon. What is this for? A similar shape to current ones. This tool was used to smooth out wrinkles of clothes with charcoal heat. Modern irons are a similar shape. Wow, look at that. What is this used for? They're made of straw. These are handmade footwear in old times. This is used on every kitchen stove. This is a traditional cooking stoves were used when rice was cooked. Broad brim is equipped to put on the cooking stove. So this sits down into their stove. And what is this used for? Has a lot to do with traditional hairstyles. Women doing up their hair in Japanese style slept with this pillow to keep their hair. So they put their head on this so they could keep their hair nice. That's pretty cool.
Hey Dad, it's kind of funny because you have so that I have the coin on
Oh.
and coin.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. All right, and that's it. We'll be back. Okay, we're back in the car, and that was it for the castle. And we're glad that
We're
you came
going
along.
to eat the,
We're going to eat what?
恐竜行かなくなった乗ったダイナソー。
We're going to the dinosaur museum?
No, no, we're not.
We're not. Okay, so we're going to eat.
そう、そば食べて、we're going to the mountain, look at the flowers.
Oh. Okay, we're going to the mountain to look at flowers and then eat soba.
そば first で、
Soba first, then go look at flowers. Okay.
もうなんで恐竜じゃないの？
恐竜
That's
ちょ
the
っと
update,
遠い。
and we'll be back. We're back. Unfortunately, we couldn't see the flowers. It was a little too cold on the mountaintop. So enjoy the footage that I got. See you next time.